Welcome to the Neighbourhood Help video. Help you set up the app on your phone. So there's the logo. Now these are the instructions on how to set up your app on your phone. So you can read that just to give you an idea of what you need to do. The next are the terms and conditions, which you'll have to read. Scroll down to the end, and that's the only time you can accept the terms before proceeding any further. Now at this time, because you need at least 2 people to join the app to make it a social app, you can have as many people as you want. You elect one person to create the group, and once that group is created, all the other members can then join. So I've created a group. Now I want to join it. Now you click on the agreed group name. Now this can be anything you want, as long as it's at least... Oh, I love it when it does that. It has to be at least 6 digits. It can be numbers or letters or a combination of. Okay, so once you've done that, you enter your details. So you enter your details starting with your family name, your first name, your mobile number, followed by your address. And your email address. Now your email address can be a real email address or one that you make up if you don't have one. If you do have an email address and you forget your password, then the app will generate a computerized a password for you to use. I suggest you try and remember it, even if you have to write it down. But it can be anything that you remember. So this is just a made-up email address and your password. Again, as long as it's 6 digits long, and you're in. Now the next 2 functions are to record your critical emergency or your emergency messages. We'll try that again. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street downtown require your immediate assistance with a critical emergency situation. So in this case, you can preview, see if you're happy with it. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street downtown require your immediate assistance with a critical emergency situation. Okay, so once you're happy with that, you move on to the next one. Now depending on the type of phone, it takes a little while for it to upload the audio. Okay, then you move on to the medical emergency notice. There again, you can see the script down the bottom just to give you a prompt on what you can say. That's really up to you. So you press the record button. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a medical emergency situation. There again, you preview. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a medical emergency situation. Okay, so if you're not happy with that, then you can repeat it. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a medical emergency situation. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a medical emergency situation. Okay, so once you're happy with that, you submit. And there's your main screen. So you've got your group name there, whatever name you want, again as long as it's 6 characters long, and by pressing that button you can actually see your group members and their address. And also you can see here, once if you decide not to remain in the group or you're moving locations, you press that button and you can leave the group, and that's it. Okay, so there's your home screen. You join the group. Now you can either if you minimise the app, obviously when you're not using it, and if you are in some sort of distress and you need someone to help you, you press one of the emergency buttons to let your group members know that you are in trouble. Say for instance, the person who's the administrator. Okay, so there's the administrator. So Paul is having a distress. He presses the critical emergency button. The Jones family, 3 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a critical emergency situation. And you can see there, it tells you who's having the distress and their address. Now if you have your app minimised and you press one of the emergency buttons, you can see you've got a notification that someone is sending you a distress call. Now by pressing the app, the Jones family at 3 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a medical emergency situation. It tells you that Paul is having a medical emergency and there's their address, and vice versa. So if you're in trouble and you want to let your group members know, there again you press your emergency button, they get the notification. The citizen family at 1 Smith Street, downtown, require your immediate assistance with a critical emergency situation. Now the other thing is that the final button is just a general information button that it opens up a notepad that you can type in just general information you want your group members to know, whether you want to borrow something, let someone know that there's something happening around the area that they should be aware of, and then you forward that on to your group members and they receive it, and then you can reply or you can close that. So that's basically the app as it is. Just some finer things. If you can see up here on the top right hand side, you've got a plus button where you can join other groups, you can create other groups, and you can also view the instructions. Now if you can see, this is just a general video, but you can see towards the bottom of the instructions, it tells you that we do have a website that you can go and see with more detailed instructions, some interesting information, You can also contact us on our email address, as you can see there, info@helpingothersinternational.com. There's also an area there for people who have asked some questions that they need to be aware of. So that's the app. Any questions, by all means visit our website, and you can contact us on helpingothersinternational.com. Now, by the way, if someone was interested with regards to that function there, which is it's a log off button. If you press that button, you need to log back in to access your group members or access the groups. So if you do press that button, basically takes you to the front screen where you log in to join the group, or again you can create or join other groups for other locations. Now in this case, if you're using other locations and you're using this function, you need an alternative email address for logging in. So irrespective, each group contacts each other. You cannot if you have more than one group that you've joined, only the group members that relate to that group are notified. You don't notify everyone that you've joined.